EmergeOrtho offers all comprehensive services for orthopedics. It's important for us to have the best tools to serve our patients and having options for imaging, because we take care of every kind of patient you can think of. And so being able to provide open MRIs for patients who maybe have claustrophobia or are limited by their mobility and need to be able to get into a different type of scanner is really important.
Whenever it came time for us to be able to start looking for an MRI machine, we wanted something that patients would want. So the biggest factor was obviously it being open and being able to have great image quality. When we posted the Velocity open MRIs on our social media page, we had many views over the course of that week, and it just exploded. We had a lot of patients asking questions and a lot of patients just really interacting with us, wanting to know more.
Our imaging technology has opened the doors for a lot of other referrals. We've been getting imaging referrals from our neurosurgery partners as well as our primary care physicians, as we're the only open MRI scanner within our community.
We will do outside referrals for carotids, and the test image or the test scan that we did for that patient was just incredible. It looks like there's contrast, but there's no contrast. The way that it highlights those areas was just so neat. And you have the way to kind of turn it and have it in a 3D representation, which was just awesome.
Imaging in orthopedic surgery is very important. It helps diagnose patients correctly to then solve a problem. The Velocity open MRI is particularly important in my patients with hip and knee pain, specifically for things like labral pathology in the hips, muscle tendon tear along the hip musculature, and for knees, oftentimes for things like meniscus tears. In addition to that, there can be disorders of the bone called avascular necrosis, where the bone can actually lose blood supply, and the MRI is going to be the most accurate and precise way of diagnosing and then management, whether conservative or surgical. The imaging clarity is of utmost importance when we're looking at advanced imaging, so I think that that's been quite helpful. With the Velocity MRI, the imaging quality is a lot clearer, and that's a big advancement.
My clinical role is an orthopedic traumatologist, so I fix a lot of broken bones and manage a lot of periarticular or joint injuries, including fractures and dislocations. The open MRI helps you detect injuries in and around joints that CAT scans and x-rays can't show you, such as the soft tissue, ligamentous injury, cartilage injury, and tendon involvement. Missing a soft tissue injury within a fractured patient can be critical in their recovery.
Having the MRI here at our office is invaluable in the sense that if I see the patient here in the office today and I need an MRI quickly, we can get the MRI done quickly and we can get our treatment plan going. Being able to show the patient on the MRI exactly where their particular problem is, and then setting up a treatment plan for them, so being involved in that process is very helpful. As I find the Velocity open MRI very valuable in patients with spine issues. Also, it helps with just very crisp pictures, and then there's less motion artifact, so I'm not sending patients back to get a repeat MRI because there was a lot of motions. We had a patient that had a knee injury and they couldn't extend their knee, so because it was an open MRI, but we were able to lay them on their side and do the MRI from a side view, which actually helped out. And we were able to get that done quickly and then set up that treatment plan.
I closely review all the MRIs that I personally order. Just recently, as the medical director, I was reviewing some of the Fujifilm Velocity open MRI scans and was very surprised at the quality and the granular level of the imaging.
The feedback from our radiologists and our providers have been nothing but excellent. Matter of fact, they are actually more surprised that it's coming from a 1.2 Tesla magnet versus, a traditional MRI. You typically have the ACR review the images to make sure that we are providing quality imaging for our patients. Fujifilm has actually been really great with having a member of their organization to be able to help us sift through the exams that we need and be able to determine if they are quality MRI scans to be able to view and be accepted through ACR.
Patients are pleasantly surprised when they come here and they see the machine. Once they see it, they're like, I'm making my appointment to come back. I want to come here for my MRI. The functionality is amazing. It's reliable. Come in, turn it on. It's working for me. It's very user-friendly. It was easy to learn, and the images are beautiful. We're getting patients done in about 20 minutes. It's really helped us put more appointments on the schedule to accommodate more patients that need it.
The speed of the Velocity open MRI is exceptional. We're doing 22 scans a day, and since opening in April, we've actually expanded our services to 7 days a week.
The exams that are easier to perform on small extremities, hands, wrists, elbows, typically in closed bore MRIs, you have to go in kind of in a Superman style. With this machine, we're allowed to scan them with their arms down by their sides. There's more comfort. We can get them done faster. And also because of the table, how it can move side to side, we can actually make sure that the patient is centered appropriately for that body part that we're imaging. So with our open Velocity MRI, parents, pediatric patients can stay in the room, or patients can bring in their own advocate to stay in the room with them. It helps the patient experience if they know that they have somebody in there to help them also through the process. Pediatric patient can actually have their parent come in and stay on the table with them during the exam.
The support from Fujifilm has really been awesome. We have 2 phone numbers, and every single time I call them, I do have a phone call, or my technologist has a phone call within 30 minutes to an hour of a plan and what we're going to do. So I do really appreciate the customer service. I also like that they can remote into the system.
Fujifilm has been extremely supportive in our endeavors to expand our MRI options and capabilities in coastal North Carolina. The open MRI has impacted patient outcomes by giving me options to provide imaging in a very timely fashion. Getting a fast scan with high quality allows me to make the right diagnosis and then provide the right treatment plan for my patients.
A patient has the ability in this area to be able to choose wherever they want to go. So we have made it a priority for us and for our technologists to ensure that our patients have a really great experience. We also have really great fees as far as they're cost effective compared to the hospital.
It's been a game changer because we've had to turn a lot of patients away because of anxiety of having a closed MRI, and now we're able to offer them an open MRI so they can come, be at ease, be more comfortable. So having this option for them, I think, is a great way to give back to the community.